Hello everybody, welcome to another daily dose of gaming news and all that good stuff. Today is Sunday, a little bit slower. I got busy on the morning, that's why it's going a little bit late. But as always, I also publish on Rumble and I'm on these socials just in case for extra support and everything. We're still on the saga on the 4070 GPU stuff. They're trying to impress everybody with, especially these Chinese companies making like pink RTX 4070s. It will not run faster, that's for sure. I don't know if it tries to attract something, I don't know, maybe more the female market where they probably not trying to be biased here. Maybe they think that the female gamers or something like that will get more attracted with this kind of anime stuff, or even like younger people that are into anime. I don't know if they're trying to fool somebody with this. I don't think even with this we'll get people getting fooled by this, because the GPUs are not selling at all. Also, we got some things here regarding the 4060 Ti. This is going to be another disaster. They're trying to overhype with the boost clocks and everything. This will not get well received also. As you can see, it has less CUDA cores than a 4060 Ti. It's going to run slower because it has less VRAM than the 4060. With this 4060 Ti, if you had at the same 12 gigabytes at the time that the 4060 launch, it will be still a very good card, like for 1080p, almost max settings. But even this, the 4060 Ti has less CUDA cores. They boost the frequency clock to try to compensate that, and the fact that he has the other Lovelace architecture, supposedly it's faster, of course it is, and try to save a little bit more on the power draw. But even the memory bandwidth, it's almost it's less 200 gigabytes per second. Even the memory bus is completely bottlenecked, and only 8 gigabytes of GDDR6 or whatever they're trying to put in here. This is going to be a disaster even for 1080p. I think as you can see in this article here, I think even the ARC series is going to be better than the 4060 Ti. In 1080p games, they've been improving immensely their drivers, and they are very improved since their launch. Their launch was a little bit disastrous and delayed at the time. They started basically from scratch. I give them their excuse. I think Battle Mage will be a better launch. I think everything will be on the go, and at least there is some kind of comparison to be made with the GPUs that are launched when the Battle Mage is launched also. There are slightly like 5 to 10% performances, even like, for example, here on the Dead Space 12, Dead Space remake on DirectX 12, there is some slightly improvements, and 1080p and 1440p. The 77 and even the A7050 are very good for 1080p. They got the hardware encoding for AV1. If it's something that interests you, even in terms of production wise, with Adobe suites and everything, it's very good. It has good amounts of VRAM. I don't know what to tell you. This is a good, if you are looking for something around 1080p, like maybe trying to get something in 1440p, like medium to almost high graphic settings. I think the 750 and the 77T are good options because they are cheaper than the 30 series, the competition, the 4060, and even the 6500 XT, I think, or even I think it's on par with the 6650 XT almost, if not mistaken. So in 1080p you have a lot of good options here to buy some good GPUs. Still, you don't need like the fastest thing on the universe, and the Nvidia for lower tier is going to be a disaster, not only in performance but in terms of pricing. We have to see how AMD is going to behave because they are following up with after the launches of the 4060s and the 4050s. I think they are going to launch 4050, but because it's been a disaster, I don't know if they're going to stop and put those GPUs into laptops or something like that. I don't know how it's going to go. But yeah, this is basically the state of GPU market at the moment, and I'm going to wrap up with some gaming deals. The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt, it's on offer till 23 of April, so 8 days, give or take, 70% off, complete edition. And if you like the trilogy bundle, the Witcher, the Enhanced Edition, the Witcher 2 Enhanced Edition, and the Witcher 3 complete edition also, it's like $12. It's a must buy for sure. And we got also this, I mentioned this one, Sharkpunk Verminfall. It's a very good game from what I've been watching with Christopher Hod series. It's a very good game. It's a cheap game, $10. It has a lot of XCOM things. It's got the balancing out of the RPG elements with survival and scavenging around the maps and everything. It's very good, and it's kind of roguelike also, in the sense that I think your members of the team can die permanently, and you unlock a lot of other stuff as usual, abilities and all that good stuff. And finally, the Children of Morta. This is like a roguelike kind of game also. This is a complete edition, like $10. It has like some DLC. This game came out like a few years ago. I managed to check out some gameplay of this, and it's up my alley also. And I got the 2 DLCs also with this in the price itself. I think it's well worth time. Yeah, basically this is it, guys, for the Sunday. Not much happening here, and I will wrap up with my GoGetFundMe for me to upgrade my PC to get better and more content for my private clients, and of course start doing some video editing and video content for them also. And of course, taking advantage of that, I will continue to do my daily series with better quality and doing some scripted content for some deep dives here that I like to talk about more. And of course, resuming my gameplay series, and in the near future doing some live streams. And with all that said, guys, I hope you have a wonderful day. I will see you in the next one. Till then, Kunamy Master out.